Hello, Anna Stropnik coming to you live. I had to be outside. It's such a gorgeous day, but I hope you can hear me okay. So if you're just jumping on, let me know if you can hear me. I hope that you can. It's a little windy and my pool pump is working, but I'll try to be a little louder than what I normally am. So I wanted to come on, hope you're having a great weekend. I wanted to come on and share with you something that just happened, and I happened to lose 8 pounds in 2 weeks being on this special program that my friend recommended. And I just had so many people coming and asking me what it is that I'm doing. They want to be a part of it, so we are actually creating a challenge which I'll tell you in a minute. But anyway, so I wanted to come on live and share this with you, how I lost, but more importantly, why is it so hard for women that are over 40 to lose weight? Are you somebody who is over 40? Are you a mom who maybe had kids later in life like I have? I had my son at 36 and my daughter at 41. So for me, losing my weight after having my daughter was really hard. So drop me in the comments if that's you, and I'm sure that this information that I'm about to share is going to help you as well. So if you're just watching this for the very first time, drop me a new in the comments, because I would love to say hello later. And so if you have never seen any of my videos, my name is Anna Stropnik, and I help busy moms start a side hustle to make online profits without missing family time fun. And on my blog, which is annastropnik.com, I have a guide that is 40s That Amaze guide, and in there I actually share 10 foods that women over 40 should have more in their life. So if you'd like that, let me know. I'm actually going to post a link down below to download that guide right now, 40s That Amaze. So you will get 10 foods that are beneficial for women in their 40s to feel and look amazing. So that's super important, because we are actually doing a challenge, a weight loss challenge, where I'm going to be sharing with you this exact diet strategy for absolutely free. It's a free challenge, and I'm going to be so it's going to be beneficial to have both, to actually have that guide plus the guide for this diet plan as well. All right, so really, what happens in our 40s? In our 40s, our hormones change. Our hormones really change every 7 years. If you're a woman, when you get your menstrual period, then 7 years later, your reproductive system is working. After 7 years after that, it's another hormonal changes. We are getting close to our 30s, and so on and so on. Every 7 years, your hormones are gonna be changing. So this is why, for us, sometimes our husbands can be on these diets and they can do whatever and they lose all this weight, and we are on the same diet and we lose 2 pounds and then gain 5. So if this is something that's happening to you and you're totally frustrated, there's a reason. It's our hormones. Our hormones are just keeping us and holding on to everything that we eat. So because we are high in estrogen, we have estrogen as our hormone, our estrogen is actually holding on to all of the toxins, all of the food, and it's putting it in our thighs. Literally, it's putting it in our thighs. It's protecting our reproductive organs. That's what estrogen does. But men that don't have estrogen, all of this junk, all of this bad toxins, they go around their heart, so they're more prone to heart attacks and cardiovascular problems. So this is the reason. Okay, so another thing, so your hormones change. One of your most important hormones for your metabolism is your thyroid. So thyroid gland, and we can mess it up so badly, especially with doing fastings and doing all sorts of diets that are really strict, low calories. You can really mess up your thyroid hormones. So your thyroid is responsible I'm not a doctor, but this is what I know, that it's responsible for your metabolism, and you want to keep your metabolism high. So for me, I know that when I was in my 20s and like even in my 30s, I could just pretty much eat anything that I want and I would never gain weight because my metabolism was so high. So always in a diet program, when I'm looking for something, I'm always looking to keep that metabolic rate up so your body can burn fat, can burn calories, because the last thing you want is you want to be on something like so restrictive where you lose the weight and then you gain, lose and gain. And that's really something that's been happening to me when I was like trying to lose weight for my baby. So I would lose and then I would go, like it was last year, we were going to Cancun on our incentive trip with my company, and I just wanted to lose weight really, really fast. So I did everything. I did fasting and keto and vegan, and like I didn't eat just to lose that weight. But what happened, I lost it and then like it all came back. So it wasn't real weight loss. So what I wanted to do is I wanted to have something that can be a program that I can follow along, and it can be like a lifestyle that I can just like implement in my life to keep my metabolism up, to stay healthy, to not mess with my thyroid, to not mess with anything in our body, because like you don't want to get those hormones out of whack. There's nothing to get them back in order. So this is something that I found, and I just am amazed with this. So when I'm an esthetician by profession and a massage therapist. So when I was finishing my school, I was working for a doctor, and she was a doctor, a medical doctor plus an acupuncturist. So she had both of those licenses basically. And what she was doing with her acupuncture, she wasn't doing much with it, but she was helping people lose weight. So she would put these needles inside the ear and she was giving them this diet. So this diet is about food combining. So you know, and this diet that I'm doing right now, it has a similar principle, and that's why I was like, okay, I must try this because this works so well. This worked really well when I was younger. I saw so many people like lost so much with having these needles in their ear just to control hunger, to control their hormones and keep their metabolism up, and to feel them less calm while they're dieting, while they're losing weight. So what it is, like the food combining. So for example, you are eating the same, you're still eating 3 times a day and you're eating 2 snacks. So you're not really restricting yourself. You're not skipping meals. Now, skipping meals is something, like everyone tells you it's great, like do your fasting, do like 8-hour window and all this. And I've tried all of that and it just did not work for me because again, your metabolism goes all the way down, and then when it goes up, you're just on a yo-yo system the whole time. So with food combining, so did you know that your body has enzymes that digest food, and if you eat protein, high protein, fat and carb in the same meal, it takes different enzymes to digest different type of food. So it's twice as harder, if not more, for the body to digest food. So sometimes when you eat like meat and potatoes, right, it's like so heavy on your, like pasta bolognese or something like that. It's really, really heavy because you're mixing protein and you're mixing carbs, you're mixing fats, and all of that is just taking like longer for the body to digest. But in the food combining, what you do is you're not really like eliminating anything from your diet, but you're eating in certain combinations. So for example, you're eating protein and salad and vegetable in one meal, and in the next meal you're eating carb with vegetable or salad but no protein, and like that. And that was just like what she was teaching, and it was pretty cool. And this diet does the same thing, but you're just having it on certain days. So Monday and Friday is a high fat day. Tuesday and Saturday are kind of like a combo day, and then Wednesday, Thursday and Sunday are 0 fat days. So what does this do? And you're still eating every 3 hours, your metabolism is like staying up, and when you have those days when you give the body fat but no carbs, and then you take the fat away, your body is naturally going to be taking fat from the reserves and using that as energy. So you have 3 of those days in a week when when you're just a fat burning machine. So I love it. And you know what happened to me? I lost all this weight without even like going to the gym, without even starting going to the gym. But I am actually going tomorrow, because I'm going on this trip next month, and I want to be in my ideal weight. So I have about 5 pounds left to lose. So anyway, so that is what it is. And yes, another thing that I wanted to share with you, which is really important. So that's the hormones, that's thyroid, that is like the metabolism. It's really, really important to keep the metabolism up, and that's what this diet does. Another thing that happens is when we are not eating like balanced diets, you know, if we are restricting ourselves too much, if we are on like, I don't know, like keto diet, and we are not putting in enough fruits and fiber in, or if we are in vegan but we are not supplementing like for example B12, or like anything where you're like very, very restrictive, if you're not eating balanced diet, you know, most people, the reason why they gain weight is not actually, you know, like eating more and not exercising enough, not burning in more than they eat, right? It's really that they're being malnutrition. Their bodies are not absorbing all the nutrients from the food the way it's supposed to. So if you know anyone who had the bypass gastric surgery, you know that these people are like have very hard time absorbing vitamin B, iron, so they often have to have infusions to absorb that. So what it is, it's actually a leaky gut. So our gut has this like pores, and you know, it just like leaks all the things that your body is supposed to be absorbing. So all the minerals, all the vitamins, all the good stuff. And no wonder you're craving, especially like bad things, because your body is constantly needing something. You're in malnutrition, but your body is constantly asking for more food. So it's really important to restore your gut health, and this is something that you know, we're going to be doing in this program as well. So that's the second thing, is your gut. And then the third thing is, have you ever felt like bloated, maybe swelling in your feet, have cellulite, and just, you know, like feel lethargic, tired, low energy all the time? You know, the reason for that is that your lymph system is probably clogged. So when your lymph is responsible, and nobody talks about lymph, but lymph is a really, really important system in the body that naturally like eliminates toxins from your food, from your blood. It cleans you out. So if your lymph system is clogged, you're basically in toxic condition. Your body's in toxic condition, and that's very dangerous. So it's important to get that. Your metabolism is going to be super slow when your lymph is not functioning properly. So it's important to get that going as well. So those are the things that I did. So I shared with you a little bit about the diet, what it is. But if you'd like to know more, I'm doing a challenge, because so many people have been asking me about, you know, what did you do? I want to do this diet. What kind of diet? And I was like, okay, you know, I'm just going to put it together in like a PDF. We're going to do a challenge. I'm going to teach everyone what to do on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. And then after that, you're going to be fine, because you will know how to follow along and how to do these different combinations of food. So we're doing a challenge starting this Monday. You know, if you can be like, you know, participating, and you want to be just an observer and get all the stuff, you know, it's absolutely free. So definitely join, you know, and then you can just follow along. You can start next week, in 2 weeks, or whenever you want to start. But it's going to be like Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday of next week. We're going to be doing this challenge inside of my private group, Live Healthy and Happy. If you're not a member in there yet, definitely join. I'm going to post the link in the comments. And also, if you download my 40s That Amaze guide, which is going to go really, really well with this, it's 10 foods that help you feel and look amazing in your 40s. I'm going to post that link, and you will automatically be entered into this free challenge as well with that. And that guide is really going to help you additionally to everything else that we have in the other guide for the challenge. So thank you so much for watching. I'm gonna post these links right here in the comments, and I can't wait to see you, and have a wonderful rest of the weekend, and I will see you soon.